If you're watching this video, you're either subscribed and just watching it, or you're greedy like me. Let's hang out because you like to eat too. So anyway, this is my second, I accidentally deleted my first one, food tour for, should I call it a food tour? I guess, for Colombia. Some of these places are not new. They are new to me because I have never visited these places before. So all right, first off, and these are in no particular order of date, but first, let's start at a restaurant called the Epicurean Table. So the Epicurean Table was recommended to me by one of my clients. I was doing her hair and she said later on that evening this is where she was going to dine and that I should try it one day. So when I got here and I walked in, it made me feel like it may have once upon a time been a club or a lounge, or if it was never one, maybe it turns into one, or maybe you can get it for a private event. I don't know. That's just the vibes that it gave me. Now, my food and my drink, I will say, was pretty decent. It was good, but it didn't blow my mind, but that doesn't mean I disliked it. For me, the Epicurean Table would be a thing of, if someone else suggested it, I would not say, girl, I'm not going there. I would be down to go, but the Epicurean Table, based on how far it is from me, in conjunction with it didn't necessarily blow my mind, I probably wouldn't say, "Ooh, girl, let's go to Epicurean Table." But my service and my experience was really, really good. I can't take away from that at all. Especially seeing as how we came in about an hour, 30 minutes to 2 hours right before their closing. You know, that's a lot of times when people are ready to go home, but our service and experience was really, really good. And what did it for me was those candied pecans on top of my salad. They had to have made those candied pecans in-house. I don't know how to explain it, but you can tell that it was made in-house and it was not store-bought. My next stop was Red Sake. Red Sake is an all-you-can-eat sushi and hibachi restaurant. Now, it's not buffet style, so it is menu style. You mark what you want off the menu. As many times as you want, you send them back. Now, I did visit a place like this in Charlotte, and I was disappointed. The place in Charlotte, I would give it about a 4, but Red Sake, I would give a 7. The prices, rules, and instructions are on the front of the sheet, and on the back of the sheet is the actual menu for you to mark how many you want and what you want. Other than their desserts and their wines, and I guess they have beer, I'm not sure, everything is all you can eat. This is not a full bar, so they don't have hard alcohol. It would pretty much just be sake and probably beer on tap. And I am a saucy girl. I have to have sauce with my food. So he said these are all our sauces. It was white sauce, yum yum sauce, and sriracha sauce. Why he brought so many, I don't know. Now, they are not supposed to give you boxes to take home the food you did not finish, but somehow we ended up with boxes. I did want to try my yaki udon noodles before I boxed them up, and as you could tell from the little shimmy I did, they were actually pretty good and plentiful, as you can see.
Huh? You take both of them out? No, they want to truck laid out what I got. I don't know. That's the other
My brother said I talk too much. Okay, girl. Let's see. I'm gonna drink today, but here I am.
salad.
That's because we was in Camden.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like.
Well, my food was good. I would come back. It's quiet in here. But my food was actually good. All right, we're about to go watch a movie. I'm super excited about this spot. I have been trying to get here all of 2025, but for whatever reason, scheduling or them being closed just didn't work out. So as y'all can see, the inside is fairly small, kind of quaint, like a cute little cafe, but that's fine. It doesn't bother me at all. I'm so excited. I'm so yeah. Can we do that? Can we do this? It's on my stories. That's why I'm holding my hand.
Yes, the mimosa?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank you. Can we do the... What flavors y'all got outside of these? Y'all got more than that? Girl, you about to overwhelm me.
Yeah, we actually do. We have strawberry, peach, mango, pineapple, blue raspberry, strawberry, peach, pineapple, mango, guava. Sorry.
You might need two of tonight. Yeah. Well, it don't matter. You can surprise me. Give me everything outside of the common. So let me try everything outside of the pineapple orange. You know what I'm saying?
Besides the regular.
Yeah.
This menu had me going back and forth on what I wanted. I was willing to even eat stuff that I usually wouldn't eat because it would be too heavy and I would want to go immediately home, or this menu just had me everywhere. I wanted to try some of everything, but I did end up getting two things because as long as I've waited to get here and as good as this menu looks, I'm not coming here and getting one thing. Well, at least not my first time anyway. Maybe next time I'll get one thing. We did also split a mimosa flight and every flavor was good. Now, if we had came a little earlier and sat a little longer, I would have definitely done a second flight.
The kitchen, though, make sure they put it in. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, you send it. And your drinks.
Toasty Hot Spot is exactly who they think they are. And if they got an ounce of thinking small in them, think bigger. This food was so good. I don't have any complaints from the customer service down to the last crumb on my plate. The only thing that I want them to do is open a second location and put it on the northeast side, okay? Because you'll see me often. So I'll be honest with y'all, I've seen Gather cross my phone when they first started, but I never really looked into it. I was just like, oh, okay, cute. So then people started sending it, like a couple of my friends are saying, let's do this, I want to go. So that's how I ended up here. Now, I will say when we went, my friend that is with me, TJ, she did say that when she first saw it, the food was smaller portions, like you could go from one place to another and kind of try multiple things out there. So when we were there, the food was full price food because it was full size portions, which is good if you know what you want. And I guess it makes you come back because you're going to want to try other things, but you're going to pay full price at every stand you go to. So I guess that's a good and a bad. But it also makes me wonder how they're doing, which business comes out here. Like, are these people contracted? Like, are you contracted for a year and then you get to renew it? Or is it like you rent out a small space, kind of like a person would do, rent a booth, I should say, in a salon? In my head, it's more like that. It would be kind of cool if they did switch up and switch out every so often, but at the same time, if you go out there and you find something you really like and you go back, you would be kind of disappointed that it's not there. But on the other end, if the business is booming like that, I guess they'll stay. They'll keep renewing the contract or renting their space. I don't know how that works, but that is something cool that I would like to know. Of course, you know I'm going to get anything Mexican. I wanted to get something green, but I couldn't find nothing green that I liked or wanted. So, duh, you get a Mexican.
think I'm gonna get something from upstairs. Thank you. You know me. But Gather is kind of hard for me to explain as far as a food tour. I'm pretty much just showing you what restaurants or what spaces are out there when I went. Now, you know I was going upstairs to get me a drink like I said I was. Hello. Hi. Do y'all can y'all make a mimosa? Are y'all able to make a mimosa? Can I get, what juices do you have?
We have cranberry, OJ, pineapple.
Can I do a cranberry mimosa, please? We'll tell y'all that upstairs is mainly just seating and that bar. There aren't any additional restaurants upstairs, just seating. And what was weird to me was that you could reserve the upstairs seating, which I don't understand how that works with this being the setup that it is.
That's $11.
Oh, that was quick. That was mine already. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. It was cool, but I don't know what kind of champagne they use. But it was like extra, super stupid, dumb dry brute. This is the sourest ass mimosa I've ever had in my life. Ah. Damn. So I got the Berea nachos from the Chicana Juniors stand. They were okay, but I still have yet, I found a place close, but I still have yet to find a better Berea taco to date that is better than Tacos Nayarit. I haven't found a place better yet. If you know it, leave it in the comments, please. So when we went downstairs, they did have cute Christmas things going on down there. You could go to the front and get you a $3 s'more kit with the stick, the marshmallow, and the chocolate, and find you a spot at the table fire pit. Once it opens up, you got to keep your eye open because it was hard to jump in there. So I imagine when the season changes, they're going to change up the entertainment, like maybe different bands at different times, which is good. And the only other thing that I think they would need to do would be to add another bar upstairs on the other end, because the more people sip, the more they want to eat. And if there's music playing, they're prone to stay longer and spend more money. But Gather is definitely a place that you would have to visit a second time, because you're not going to do all the places and get all the bites in one visit. I'm going to try something new. It's not new at all. I've had other ones. I've never had this one. Me and my mama going to try Pontiac House of Pizza. It always passes my mind, but Lugoff House of Pizza is good. And I think I went to Camden House of Pizza a few times. I remember it being good. So, yeah. New to me, old to the city. You doing fried mushrooms still?
Yeah, fried mushrooms.
I'm gonna do, if I do the vegetarian stromboli, can I guess it would make more sense to do it that way if I can. Can I add meat in it?
Each extra topping is $2. So
okay.
Yeah, you can do it that way.
That's fine.
Figure out like what you want in it, and then I can figure out what the cheapest way to go is.
Okay.
Depending on what I'm looking at here. So what meats do you want?
I want to add just pepperoni and sausage. Yeah, I know I can't substitute, but I just want to take out the black olives.
Okay.
And I got one more request, if it's possible. Can I put pineapples in it?
Yeah, you can. It's a topping. It's just $2 extra. So for all the add-ons, it'd be $6 extra. But that's fine,
Okay.
girl. Have it your way. Have it your way. That's what I would do.
Girl, you supposed to say that this is not Burger King.
So it's just going to be a $50 store. I'm just playing. It's going to be what's 18 plus 6?
24.
1, 2, 3, 4, 24. Is that going to be all?
All right, let's see what our Pontiac House of Pizza food looks like. Well, I have to cut the stromboli for y'all to really see it, but let me set up.
And same way you on it. People might be calling you trying to give you a contract.
Fried mushrooms. At least they do count.
I want to use dishwashing. I want my hair to be perfumed.
Hot wings. It looked like domino in the heating oven style. But
What we go with this?
oh, this garlic bread must be with your lasagna.
Oh, with the lasagna.
Yeah, and garlic bread. So I don't think I've ever had my stromboli where just the meat and vegetables was inside and no sauce and I have to dip it. Yeah, I didn't like that. And the sauce was good, but it needed a little more kick, so I put some sriracha in it. The fried mushrooms were pretty decent. The wings actually had a good flavor, but they were just a little bit too pink and too tough around the bone for my liking. Yeah, I'll continue to keep passing Pontiac House of Pizza.
So you see why you gonna keep passing by that?
It ain't Lugoff. It ain't Lugoff House of Pizza, nary bit. Of course, Mexican is always going to be on any list I have. So this stop is at El Vago, which is downtown Columbia, and they do have their own reserved parking spaces in the Adesso parking garage. Otherwise, you're going to have to do paid parking or street parking. And before I continue, and if I hadn't said it already, when I say what I didn't like, unless it is the customer service or something was just like disgustingly nasty in there, it's subjective. It is my opinion. It is my taste buds preferences. Okay, so they were quick. The customer service was good. Chips and salsa. I'm a spicy girl, so I'm always going to ask, can I have a spicy salsa as well? And my thing is, if my nose don't run, it's not spicy enough. It had a kick to it, but my nose didn't run. The flight was good. That was one of the better flights that I've had. So this is a margarita flight. The flavors were, I'm gonna just put them up here because right now while I'm talking, I can't remember. The street corn dip, it was good. It was straight. For my meal, I ordered the 3 burrito tacos and I did a side of guacamole salad because I have to have a vegetable when I eat. I have to have a vegetable. The burrito tacos, like I said many times before, I have yet to find one that beats Tacos Nayarit. What I didn't like about their burrito tacos is instead of putting my onions and cilantro in the, I forgot what you call it, but I always call it stew beef juice. Instead of putting it in that, they put it raw on the side. And I would have rather have had all of that dippage come out when I dip my taco in it. But other than that, they were okay. So when it comes to El Vago, I would come back if it were someone else's decision. I'm not going to say, I'm not going back there, because I would. However, I'm from the northeast side of Columbia and I've had better Mexican on that side. So by my own decision, I wouldn't drive past the things I enjoy over here to come to El Vago. Well, y'all, that's all I have on this food tour. Like I said, all of this is subjective to my taste buds, and I'm looking forward to trying more spots and even revisiting spots that I recorded but didn't get played. So stay tuned, soon come.